Diego's the immortal VP.
Naku, lakad mo tatang, lakad mo tatang!
Normally.
Infamous lineup, because you look at the Infamous cores, that's the patch. That's what people have been
In the slightest is up in the top lane. We see the move from Alone, but he actually missed with the spear stun. So Kasable, he's not a great spot, but he is still fighting his way out of this. Can he actually get out from under Sladen, though? Looks like the answer is yes, is Freak. Okay. Feist, or maybe not. There was
Ooh.
a TP there.
Oh no.
Well, that's a problem. TP was coming in. It was Oscar. They really just lose this objective, and Slade doesn't have backup, but in the middle lane, okay. If there's going to be a build-up bot, we'll go in mid. See net worths. Outside of Moo, they're looking, ooh, boy, pretty good. That's not looking good, though. That is a bit of a whip on the ult. Costabile now comes in, dropping the Rupture onto Sladen, so your Weaver, he was able to time-lapse
Right now, but if he did have it in, actually, I think micro his barrier to the right tower, so they need to be so careful here. Oh, Sladen.
Oscar, meanwhile, is getting taken down in the bottom lane, so they're not going to have their Timbersaw for support in this fight. As the fight will now break out, they are going to try and give it a go. Moo is very low on health, though, and yeah, Affliction's able to get in there for the final bit of damage to get the kill, but now they need to be careful. They pulled back a little bit, but A is just really going to... Okay, he's going to let...
Will just walk away, but narrowly escaped, but their support, this is a double wrap.
Yep, there's going to be the arena into the spear stun. Z-Freak is not... well, the most valuable hero in the world, but you break up that smoke attempt, you really should know what's going down. The problem is, getting in here is not going to be easy. You see the proximity mines now getting set up as well. Alone is going to make the jump, though. Does get off that arena into the spear. Can they kill anyone, though? No, but they've slowed the Roche attempt, but Gunnar, he wants it. He really does just want to get in there and grab this Aegis, and if Infamous don't commit fully, I don't know if they're going to be able to stop it. They are getting closer and closer, though. He is going to pop that ult. Now they push into the pit. Lumiere's actually going to take the Aegis, and now this fight gets complicated. For Zoomers, what can they do? They've got isolated on the other side. They're trying to bring down Oscar as well, but they just don't have the damage right now. Z-Freak actually TP's away. That leaves Moo sort of in the middle of it. He is going to go for the stun in onto that Death Prophet, but at this point, they're just too broken up. It looks like Cosable pushing into the fight, gets the kill, re-ups on the health.
Four Zoomers around, and it could have looked much worse. Now, is A fine? Doesn't look like it.
Not really.
Even a little bit further out, then it could look
Moo.
very bad for them, but yeah.
Go in for it. This is where that nuke damage comes into play, because Oscar, he's just not survivable as they take him down. Okay. That is pretty fantastic. That's even 3. He's just going to get pinned down and finished off pretty easily. Now, do they want this fight? I hear the shapeshift going. Moo's going to burrow strike in, so they do want to give it a go. They get onto A first, able to take him down before the TP can complete, but Gunnar, he wants more. He spotted out Oscar again, but now maybe Gunnar can keep up. Moo's coming in as well. He's got that blink burrow. There it is. It does get reflected by the Lotus, but it's going to do its job. Moo's even going to throw the ult out here just to make sure that they secure that kill. You know what? Probably for the best. Don't want to let the Timbersaw go after chasing him halfway across the map, but now Alone comes in, drops the arena into the spear. Can they keep Gunnar alive? Moo is buying a lot of time with that stun. Lumiere actually just has to back away, but that means Alone and Sladen, they're just stuck in the middle here holding the bag, and yeah, they're going to get punished for it. That is, used it, but where do they go, and do they have the damage now with the Bloodseeker out? Is it going to run right into Oscar? This would be a huge kill for them to pick up. There's going to be the Burrow Strike into the Blast Off, into... actually, not into the Epi. They will hold it. Didn't need it, but now they've got it available. Sladen and Alone may want to be careful, and yeah, Alone's just going to try to TP home. They are just trying to stall, but now Sladen might run into trouble. Who's going to hit him up? Z-Freak's coming in with the Blast Off, so it looks like that Weaver will finally be taken down, but he is creating a lot of space for the rest of Infamous. Smoking up, they are going to look to punish this split play. The first hero they're going to run into, though, is the Death Prophet, who really can afford to die here. This is not going to be that bad. Affliction will make them work for it with both the Yules and the Glimmer, but eventually he gets taken down. The question is, now that
gotten over the difficult part of Lycan, you have that 20 talent, and yeah,
so
he's
really
doing it.
Yes, he does. That's a bot back Death Prophet, too, so, well, A is going to go down, but Infamous are going to try to force this fight. They get a spear stun onto Moon. Nice play. Husky, able to heal him up. Lumiere doesn't care. Goes in, gets the right-click damage. However, over on the high ground, Oscar just gets melted.
2 melee cores on 4 Zoomers. Moo doesn't really provide the push either. They're solely based around their initiation, and there's the wolf bite. Here we go.
Throw down the tombstone as well, so they're just going to go all in for this. Alone, though, nice play. Gets the spear. Gunner dropped low. Gunner taken down. Did not get the chance to eat the cheese. This is actually turning into a disaster for four Zoomers. Costabile is on the back line trying to take down Lumiere, but all of his backup is gone, and he's going to get bashed up and finished off. Four Zoomers, what have you done? This is going to go horribly. Costabile is just going to die a second time. They blew it. They absolutely blew it, ET, and Infamous, incredible showing there to win that fight. Alone gets the spear at the start with the BKB not
getting this late in Dota. You're so fast at taking these buildings that anyone
Oh
can
my
die
god.
in. So it can be late.
They got him. The meld bash from Lumiere starts off the fight. Mu is now going to try and channel out the ult, though. Looks turn around onto Affliction, but there's going to be that Aeon Disc coming in, keeping him alive. Teammates are flooding into the fight. They're trying to take down a very tanky Husky, but they will get through him pretty quickly. Lumiere secures the kill, but now Z-Freak, okay, nice blast-off play. Where's the follow-up? Mu comes in. Big Burrow Strike. Sladen and Lumiere, both dead. Buyback available on both. Sladen's going to pop his. Lumiere wants to hold it, though. I think that's going to be a bit of a reset on this fight, but Mu's got to be kind of careful. There's going to be the spear pinning him to the tree. Oscar.
Hey.
There's going to be the disc coming out. He's got a Yule Scepter to work with as well, so he can buy a lot of time. He just can't get very far. The Rupture is still sort of on him. And yeah, there's going to be the stun out from Mu. So they do get that, but since no one's actually hitting it, they are going to be free for now. Sladen does get hit up, but again, that Aeon Disc comes into play. He's going to be so much harder to bring down. Alone now makes the move, going in for the spear. They've locked down Gunner. Lumiere needs the damage. They are trying to hit up onto him. And Gunner going to get saved. I think he's going to be just fine with the BKB. Costabile, meanwhile, into the fight. He may not have the wolf bite, but he's still dangerous, or maybe he's not. They're just going to absolutely isolate him. No one's here to help. Costabile gets taken down. Meanwhile, over to the side, A is all alone. Can he survive till reinforcements arrive? It looks like the answer is yes, but now Infamous are just going to turn their attention to another fight, looking to get onto Husky, taking the Undying out of the fight very slowly, but they will get it. In the meantime, Lumiere, they tried to save him, not going to be able to do so. He gets taken down by the mine, but they are trading out incredibly well right now. They finished off Mu, who will quickly buy back. ET, at this point, it feels like this is turning into maybe 3 or 4 fights as these lineups are so split. Oscar, though, trying to make a move. He immediately gets hit up by the Abyssal Blade. They'll throw down the Tombstone onto him as well. Can they actually do this, though? Oscar should be able to Timber Chain himself, maybe not all the way out of...
Wait, watch the steal. Lumiere has to BKB this. He also needs to pick up absolutely everything.
Just grab it all while you can. Mu tries to jump in. Did he get anything? No, he did not. Gunner... I don't really think he grabbed anything either. Now these heroes have to try and get away. Mu dropping incredibly low. The wolf bite on him, though, is going to help him get away, and he just burrows out of the arena, so they're not going to be able to catch him. However, they've got Gunner on the other side. This would be a far more valuable kill. They'll take him down. Still a 3v5, though. Tier 4 is starting to get hit. Lumiere is so unbelievably low. If Costabile could get in onto him, that would be great, but he's not able to make the move just yet. Now they'll go, looking for the first kill. They are able to get it, but the Ancient's been exposed. Running out of time, though. The Exorcism's going to come to an end, so they really can't just go straight in for the Ancient. They are actually still trying, though, but they need to focus their attention onto these heroes. They're so damn low, and okay, there we go. They will take the heroes down. Buyback unavailable. Backdoor protection came back in, though, so...
That fountain invulnerability as long as they can. And
who's going to give it a go? There's the Epi. No, not really doing much. A doesn't really care about that. The Yule Scepter and the Glimmer should keep him safe. Meanwhile, Creep Wave's still not here yet. This is just a very strange ending. But for Zoomers, they know how important this is. They're not willing to give up. They will make Infamous work. And, well, there's Lumiere to sort of do the work. Taking down Husky, that does mean he drops a second Tombstone, but they are going to be able to clear it out. The Ancient will finally be exposed as the backdoor protection is removed.
Honestly, very scary for Costabile to fight up. I'm very curious to see if he goes for the battle.
And you're not going to have that sort of heal strat to fall back on. Although, well, okay, Lumiere wanders into his own jungle. He is just going to get immediately punished for it, so...
The only one surprised by this is you.
Sometimes you don't really need a healer if you can get...
But in doing so, they have doubled down on their damage, they've doubled down on their lockdown, and I think it's a much different strat that they went for previously. And I feel like, honestly, it's gonna work, and... Ooh, another kill for Gunner. Okay, that's one hell of a way to start your laning stage.
Well, Husky...
Creeps in the lane right now, so he knows that there's maybe that follow-up play, and the Inkswell is certainly available, so Z-Freak would go down if he gets too close, but this has all been so much space for Mu, who's just been taking the wave back. And he got the kill anyway.
Even with the concussive shot going over to the Centaur. And yeah, now they've got the spear. Lumiere just didn't...
Oh, that's good.
And does this connect? Oh, wait a second. Lumiere?
Looking for it. Arena is there. Spear stun
Dude.
connects. They've got it. Back as early as possible.
And, well,
We're
the
looking for
supports are
more.
coming. The traps. And A is so dead.
And alone, okay. Dissimulate. That's an interesting direction to go in. He may not be safe just yet as Costabile gets the kill onto Sladen over in the south side jungle, but they're still trying to continue this chase. Alone tried a nifty play in the tree, but they still spot him. He now has to astral step into the Roche pit. Careful. Can they get this? They need the stun. Oh, well, there's the combo coming in. Moo gonna get stunned up by it, dropping low, and actually look at this. Alone tries to go onto Z-Freak, but that's too greedy. He didn't finish the first kill. Moo walks away, and now Alone, you're not gonna get this TP out. Moo just comes back in for the kill. I cannot believe that he pushed off of the Mars before.
Knowing they have the Scarlet Mage ulti again, if they hit that spear, they should have enough damage. And, well, if they want to, maybe kill Lumiere off right. They're even going to be able to save it. And he doesn't even skill. He knows there's no way out.
That is...
Of course, he is literally ahead. This is also with Four Zoomers making so many successful plays elsewhere. And, oh no, Oscar.
Oscar, well, he's actually not dead yet. Whoa, Sladen in with the Mortimer Kisses. They're going to take down 3, and Costabile, he finally finishes the Sand King, but now he's in trouble. There's that Wraithfire Blast going to connect. He made it to the high ground, but now he's silenced up. They're trying to dish out as much damage as they can. The Jug has no TP, so he can't just try to get away here either. Another Inkswell coming in for the stun. And Infamous fall almost ass backwards here into a team fight win. Costabile eventually will be taken down, but ET, that...
A little bit sooner than maybe they stick around, but actually it's the play top on Alone, and, well, who's not whiffing? And yep, there you go.
Yeah.
There's your finally dead Void Spirit, who has been a certain thorn in Four Zoomers.
Taking it out. Problem is, Gunner's the only one who's really in immediate position to be hit. He's got an Aegis, but they're going to go for it. The Kisses will be deployed. They are going to be able to get through that first life quite nicely, but they need to be careful. Moo is just waiting in the wings. That last Kiss can't disable his Blink Dagger, so he could blink in and look for the arena, but they're actually going to Soulbind down. That's a double stun, and they are going to take Gunner out a second time. This may very well be where this turns. Costabile is getting silenced up. No Blade Fury for about 5 or 6 seconds as they are trying to push their way forward. Alone needs a bit more damage. Can they get it? Yes, they can. Costabile will fall. Z-Freak dead as well. Really, no matter what direction Infamous try to approach from, they are going to get hit up by it unless they just smoke their way into the fight. Oh, hold on. Can they get that timing? Not quite, but that is still going to get them on a Z-Freak. They miss with the Inkswell stun, but they'll kill off the Skywrath Mage, immediately having to buy back as Moo makes the jump. They'll take down Affliction in exchange, but it really is Costabile that they have to protect. He is going to pop the ult, trying to keep himself alive. Lumiere just trying to keep Costabile in the same area so that he can get that follow-up damage, but he doesn't have enough. Not going to be able to win that one, and well, here. Four Zoomers looking to control the high ground. They did eventually lose Costabile, so the Wraith King may not have gotten the kill, but they were able to find it eventually as they will push Alone in, but he gets pushed right into the silence. Dual Scepter will remove it. Wants to go on to Z-Freak again. Just bought back on the Skywrath Mage, so can't afford to go down, but at the same time, Alone gets jumped on by Moo. They'll get the stun in. Got a return kill onto Husky on the other side, but that's really not going to be a worthwhile trade. Husky was just there to act as the distraction. Now, Oscar... I don't know about this one. Alone, though, he's going to buy back TP in. They've got the Wraith King up as well, but by the time they're here, Oscar's already been taken down, but they get Gunner, pulling him in with the Remnant. They have to be able to kill him here. The Inkswell stun is directly on top of him. The Wraithfire Blast comes through as well, and Gunner is going to be finished off. Now they get the Yules onto the Mars. They're really just not stopping with this fight. Moo returning fire with the Spear stun, but he's stuck in the 1v3. Lumiere, meanwhile... well, he's just kind of off doing his own thing. He got spit up further ahead, eventually going to be able to regroup with his teammates. By the time he's here, though, Moo should really just be dead. Yeah, they're going to be able to take him down eventually. Buys a lot of time, but not enough. And finally, ET. The fight is over, and Infamous are the team controlling a little bit early, gets the stun down onto Alone. They're not actually able to fully contain him. Meanwhile, the Yule Scepter did catch out Gunner. That's going to force his BKB. This is a little bit awkward. Half of Infamous are trying to sort of back away from this. The other half are going in. Gunner, speaking of going in, tries to finish off Roshan. Not going to be able to get it. Lumiere and Alone will now push back into the pit. Should be able to take it. They'll get the Aegis into there. No, they won't. Somebody take it. Somebody take it. Somebody take it. Oh, my lord. He does eventually pick it up, but... oh my god, I'm losing my mind here. The fight will continue. Lumiere does get the Aegis eventually, but now they took so much time. Alone is in trouble. He's stuck in the pit, silenced and killed. And I don't think the Wraith King now survives. I mean, cool, the Aegis is going to bring you back up, but back up for another death. ET, I don't think
And Lumiere suddenly has an AC, and actually he's going in.
Lumiere wants it. Gunner dropped low. There's the BKB, though, to keep him alive. Lumiere's the one taking all the damage here, and that's going to be his first life taken away. Where's the backup? Sladen has the kisses. Can they actually make this happen, though? The Mystic Blare's coming through. There's still no one to help him. They get the cookie push, at least. That's going to allow Lumiere to reset with the armlet, but his teammates are now in an awkward spot. They just have to take the fight without him, and they do get Costabile down with those kisses, but now alone in trouble. He's pinned to the wall of the arena. They'll be able to finish him off. That did...
Cautious about their waves. It's something that 4 Zoomers can really force their opponents into, and yeah, supports are caught.
Quick kill onto A. Alone should be able to get himself out. Hold on. Should have been able to get himself out, but he doesn't go anywhere. He stays on the inner circle, and
there is no way Infamous walk up this hill. This would be a huge mistake from them. There's just so much control. Oh no.
Well, apparently they can't hear you, ET. They're just going to get completely wiped here. Oscar and Affliction already dead. Sladen is going to try to run away. Lumiere looking to get himself out as well. That's a very fortunate bounce for him, but I'm not sure it's going to matter. He still needs to get onto the high ground, but Moo, there's that refresher. Throws down a sec. Gunner with that Deso can really go to work. How long can Infamous afford to wait? They get the Remnant down onto Moo. There's going to be those dual buybacks coming in. As Oscar, I mean, he pops the BKB, but by the time he does, he is so low on HP, he's not going to be able to channel out the Epi here before he dies. And this is over. Lumiere is going to get taken down. GG called. Infamous. They had some shots at it, but teamfight execution, very terrible for them. Still can't really believe they walked up that high ground blind, but they do. 4 Zoomers take advantage, and they tie up the series 1-1. Really speaking, regardless of the matchup, just because that's not where we've seen the hero in recent time. Quickly as possible, it doesn't really work out for you.
Yeah, I think this is where they really need to take a step back, but yeah, Moo's just got a kill.
He's got
Lumiere's
stick
dead.
charges. Nope, not going to matter. Lumiere gets taken down. First blood to Moo. Off lane Tiny looking okay so far. And A, and they actually kill him here. Moo doesn't have any spells, but the right clicks might just be enough. Yep, double kill for your Tiny. And okay, this lane
Pretty much fully healed, and they're going to try onto the Tiny, but I almost feel like they should maybe switch targets. I don't know if they get Moo.
Oh, they're going to try. There's that plasma field coming in. Okay. They're going to be able to get...
Because he knows if he doesn't use his mana, well, Gunner's going to do this. And, well, there it goes.
And meanwhile, up in the top lane, Husky going to get himself caught out there. Same sort of
I
combo.
don't know if they can kill Oscar, but they can certainly kill his friends behind him. But they do have the Static Storm.
There's a static. They actually toss the Mirana in as well. So Sladen is going to get taken down. A goes all the way in to get a defensive disruption onto Oscar. That may be enough to keep him safe, but yeah, you're going to lose the Shadow Demon, but here comes Alone looking for the return kill. Moo gets picked off. That's a nice play in return. What else can they do? Right now, not a lot, because Oscar's going to get his mana burned away again. Did have enough to chain himself out, but now he's going to get hit up by the Cold Snap. They've got the Thunder Strikes on him. They've got the Urn on him as well. Oscar's just not going to survive. Okay, scan and counter scan. Costabile can now be the bait as they're going to make the jump in. Sladen going to get hit up first. Dropping low. Should just be able to take him down pretty quickly. Sladen realizing he's dead just tries to get damage out. Not going to be enough, and now they'll turn their attention onto A as well. Quick 2 kills. Moo picks them both up. Immediate for it. Meanwhile, Oscar did actually spot Costabile, but can they actually shift their focus in time? Yes, they can. Arrow comes in from long range. Sladen's there for the stun, and Oscar, well, Eagle Eyes, able to spot out that Monkey King.
Allowing the rest of the lineup to flourish, but that's also where a mid, Sladen.
Not gonna be able to get, ooh, not gonna be able to get away. Tried to pop the ult there at the end, but Illusion Rune. I don't really think, yeah, they can't really fight this at the moment, but, uh-oh. Boundless Strike will connect. Static Storm gets thrown down, and Oscar just chained into it. Costabile will now channel out the ult, and this is going to turn into a horrible fight for Infamous. That's just really unfortunate, as Oscar is still stuck in this. Lumiere's going to try to join this engagement, but there's nothing he can really do. This TP from Costabile is just going to get the Monkey King away. Maybe they get Sea Freak here. A little bit more damage as Lumiere is able to get it, but now he's going to get glimpsed back in. Needs help from these supports as Sladen and A are trying to get themselves in here, and looks like for now their presence is going to be enough to keep their teammates safe, but Lumiere definitely has to fall back. 4 Zoomers, once again, I mean, they're able to turn one, and that's just a little bit awkward for Infamous. They don't clear up fast enough, and they're not actually done. They are going to get A. No, they're not. Not enough damage there with the initial play from Gunner, but the Boundless Strike.
I don't know if Moo wants Sladen, but you might just have to take him.
They are not quite getting this cleanly just yet. Sladen buying a lot of time. Should still die, though, although they actually still haven't finished him off yet. Slayton's trying to get away. Moo is really tracking after him, and they will eventually make it happen. That buys time for everyone else to get into position. Lumiere's going to look for the wrap around. The Static Storm, though, is going to break up that play. Lumiere, however, activates the BKB, being onto the Monkey King with the Static Link as well, so he is just sucking that damage away. Costable will fall. Z-Freak dead as well, and Gunner, gotta be careful. He is trying to stay on the outer edge of this fight. His Tornado, though, gets thrown in and is enough damage to finish off alone, so they will kill off the Lesh, but now he's got to deal with Oscar. Timbersaw pushing forward, looking for the kill. Gunner able to get away with the help of Husky, as he does have to throw down that kinetic field. And Oscar's got to be careful that he doesn't just die here. Oh, okay, there's your static, but there's no one here to follow it up, so Alone is not really going to be feeling the pain on this one. Husky himself not dead yet, but over to the side, no, Oscar just gets really caught out. All of the firepower for Four Zoomers applied to him, as he will go down. And Oscar traded for Husky. Husky, though, buying back, getting himself into the engagement. But now here comes Lumiere. BKB active a second time. Ult coming out, looking for Gunner. Not able to finish him off just yet, but they do get that final hit in. But now Moo makes his move. They know the BKB is worn down. There's not a refresh orb any longer, so they need to get onto Lumiere. They're glimpsing him back in. That will be enough for the kill. And now the fight is really over. Lumiere goes down. They can't... I don't know if they really want to go in. Okay, hold on. Static Storm gets thrown down. Nice defensive disruption coming into play, though. Alone, meanwhile, waited for the BKB to be delivered to him and get into the pit. Costable, though, he grabs the Aegis, and now your Lesh. No, BKB or not, you walked into a Wukong's command. He just takes too much damage. Infamous get absolutely smacked down. And they didn't get anything. That was already here to break that up, and he's just going to be able to walk away. They'll now pop the Moonlight. Trying to keep this going. Arrow from long range hits on the Moo, but now they know the Monkey's here as well, but that might work out for them if they can kill off the Monkey King instead. No, they are just going to go straight for Moo. They do get that kill. Costable, meanwhile, with the Static Link, actually didn't lose much damage. He is going to be just fine. But once again, this fight is breaking up. Infamous feel like they're sort of losing cohesion, but if they can get onto the big targets, it could still work out for them. But Lumiere is going to go after Z-Freak instead of the Monkey King, and he's not even going to get the bounty. Z-Freak is walking away. Meanwhile, Oscar... well, he needs backup right now because he is in some serious trouble trying to deal with two core heroes onto him. He is timber chaining himself out from those meteors, but he is still dropped low, not quite low enough. Z-Freak can't finish off the kill, so at least Lumiere picks that up, but... Oscar. Close call there as he very nearly walks into the Sunstrike, but it looks like he is going to be okay, and... Or maybe they won't. They're not really showing any sense of urgency moving their way over. And I think Four Zoomers might just get this for free. Costable stays in the pit. Moo's going to come back to help him. Z-Freak, meanwhile, gets the kill glyphs off. The new creep wave's coming in, and they're just going to keep the siege going.
Creep waves alive. It's a lot of nuke and very obnoxious, but there's A.
Makes a jump in. They've got the Shadow Demon. They'll take him down. No buyback on that SD, so now they have to fight, but they're fighting inside the Wukong's command again. Lumiere gets a nice Static Link that time, but they're just taking too much damage. Now the Glimpse is going to pull him in. No, it's not. BKB activated. The Razor will survive. Gunner, meanwhile, snipes out Oscar with the Sunstrike. I don't know. Infamous, they've got to do something. They've got to be able to hold. Alone, though, gets spotted out, hit by the Boundless. BKB still not popped. He'll go for it now, but he's already lost half his HP. Just feels like it's too late. He's going to have to fall back. The Pulse Nova's not doing enough damage, and he has to get back into the fountain. He'll at least sidestep the Sunstrike.
Has already been so low from the split push before. This is probably going to be Megasphere. They've got to go in.
Gunner's going to preempt them, though, pushing his way forward, wreaking havoc on that backline as Affliction tries to TP out. Not going to be able to make it, though. The Boundless Strike will cancel it. There's going to be the Wukong's command coming in once again as Slayton will be taken down. A just needs to get back, but I think the DOT may finish him off. Yes, it will. He goes down. And Four Zoomers, I think they may have just done it here. They are looking to close this one out. Oscar is going to try to pop the BKB and fight, but he has to really just hold by himself because Alone has to be careful. Well, nope, not careful enough. Gonna get jumped in on. BKB comes out. Meanwhile, they actually get the glimpse onto the Timber, pulling him back into the Static Storm. And okay, let's not do this. Come on, boys. No need for that. Infamous gonna call the GG there. A little bit of disrespect from Alone. But if you're Four Zoomers, I don't really think you care. You're the team that takes the win in the game and in the series.